Didn't this game just come out like a month or so ago? If even? January 23rd. How do you remember Dreamcore? It literally popped off like barely less than 2 weeks ago. Alright. Here we are. Welcome to Dreamcore. Oh, you know, okay, that makes sense about it. Yeah, dreaming about it. Yeah, okay, my bad. I'm sorry. I shouldn't jump down your throat about that. CRT TV mode. Probably not. I don't usually like that. Wow. It froze the menu. Head bobbing off, VHS mode. I don't mind the effects. Man, okay, that's not an inspiring start. Oh no. 60 frames per second. We're good. Good. Everything's good. Okay. Enable VSync, please. And let's give it a try. Let's jump into some Dreamcore. We'll go to the dream pools first. Tell me about the dream pools. Or we'll just sit on a black screen. Be aware of your... Oh! Okay. I don't know what to beware of. Beware of my what? Huh. Ow! Jesus. Drop me unceremoniously onto tile floor. That fucking sucks. Should put some reverb on my voice. No, I don't really... I like where you're... I like the idea. I don't like doing effects on my voice. Okay, run, crouch. That is quite the crouch animation. That is, jeez. No urgency to crouch, just casually get down on your knees. Okay. It's pretty. Hello. I have zoom vision. That's pretty cool. No, I turned the gamma back down. We're back to normal. This is it. Oh, oh my god, no, I didn't turn it down for you. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Oopsie doodles. There you go. All right, that's so much better. Could be. You know what? No, I never was given zoom vision to my best recollection when I still was in a human body. Flashlight needed here. Or we could just turn the gamma back up. Alright, well, we'll go find a flashlight. When are we getting the cyberpunk future? Max Bleat, we're in the cyberpunk future. The corpos have won. People are destitute and can't afford homes. Yeah, we're in the cyberpunk future, friend. We're here. Welcome. You need a new plant? Okay, I'll just put one of these in my pocket. Are you sure you want one from... Telon Industries? Are you sure you want one from a liminal space? They tend to have weird qualities. This is more like 90s, 80s, 90s, not even quite vaporwave. It's not punk. It's pretty far from punk. Oh boy. Alright, we're gonna, we're always gonna go left until we can't go left anymore. Cool. Oh, okay. Also, that is the limit of how far down I can look. I can't look down anymore. I can look all the way up, but I can't look down more down than that. Hello? Seems like a fun place to hang out. I don't have a jump ability. Okay. Rule is always go left, so we can't go left yet because that's stairs. We might actually save the stairs for later. Andraka, hello. Oh. Oh. Okay. You know what, Pavel? I think we're probably, not to get too real, I think we're actually probably going to see some corporate wars happening here in the not too distant future, especially with these trade things that are going on. We're definitely already in a Cold War with China over trade. We have been for a decade at least. But things are really going to pop off consequentially. Yo, when's the Dreamcast 2 gonna come out? Okay, there's so much. Alright, we're going back down, because I said not to go up yet. This is big, this is a lot of world. I suppose it's technically pretty easy to design just large, basic polygonal spaces and throw textures on them. We're going towards red. Oh boy, look red. Red's not good. Oh. Ah. Hello. Okay. Nothing threatening yet. Still just going to continue going left until left is no longer an option. Nice plant. Cool plant. Very cool plant. No more eyes in the sky. Oh, thank you. Rocket punk is a great genre. If you want some good, like, quasi-rocket punk, but mostly just, like, cool retrofuturism, go check out the game The Invincible. If you weren't here for when we streamed that, that is an incredible game that just absolutely captures a moment. I don't believe, again, I'm not an expert on the subject, but I don't believe OpenAI is owned by Elon Musk. I think OpenAI is Sam Altman. Because I think Elon just has Grok for X. Yeah, it is Stanislav Lem. Read the book, very good. Kind of sprung me into a bit of a, because I read the book after playing the game. It kind of sprung me into a bit of a moment of like, oh, that's interesting. Of really liking like old hard science fiction. Like, I'm talking like, you know, the 30s, 40s, super speculative, super imaginative. Tree scared me. I thought there was like a person or a demon in the place all of a sudden. Super speculative, sci-fi that just went so wild and was very cool. Okay, so technically this would be the first one. If I was going left. I feel like this game actually has taken into account the fact that people will use maze theory. And it's punishing me for using maze theory because we have not gone down the same path once. We have not circled back once. You think it's procedurally generated? Maybe. It could be like a rogue-esque situation. That just as I continue and progress, things get weirder and change more and more. Spout! Hello! Do you want to go in the pool with me? I feel like I should not go in this space. Should we go towards the music, or should we go in the space that we shouldn't go in? I do wonder if I was to restart, if I was to follow the same logic as I have, just go left, only go left, if I would see all the same stuff or not. Of course, we could now follow the music, which is probably what the game wants us to do. Oh, it changed it! It changed the directionality of when I went through that room. Huh. I mean, Icor, that is the concept of a liminal space. Well, no, that's not the concept of liminal space. That is the concept of the genre that is liminal space. A liminal space is just like a transitional area. Keep them going left. But like a backroom liminal space is just a place that continues on forever and ever and ever. And eventually, if it's true to the horror genre of backroom, it begins to degrade, kind of like we're beginning to see with like changes of texture, changes of scenery, new things that feel out of place. Eventually, we're going to run into a monster. We're going to run into something that wants to eat us, that wants to kill us. Something that lives in the back room. Something that hunts here, that prowls here. I like how... I think the first concept of the back room, the most nascent form of it I can imagine, correct me if somebody knows better, is actually like the original alpha Minecraft. Oh, we need a flashlight to go in there, and we don't have a flashlight. Do we have a flashlight? We don't have a flashlight. Okay. Is like the alpha Minecraft, where everything was procedurally generated, but after a certain point, the world would begin to fall off. The blocks would fall out of sync with their hitbox. You'd start to get like broken biomes, and eventually it would just kind of turn into this scatter field that if you kept going even past the scatter field point where just blocks had no meaning, you'd actually just fall through the world. Like, they would lose solidity and you would just fall into the abyss and then die and then respawn. I feel like that was the first thing I can remember that was kind of iterative or like inspirational of like the concept of the back rooms. It's a little dark, but we're okay. Yeah, the far lands. Oh, yeah. Dive tanks and stuff like that would be super trippy. Is that technically a place I can go? It is not. It is just a bright light that I could stare into. Oh, okay. I remember it was definitely a thing in like the 2009 versions, 2009, 2010. Kind of around the same time like Herobrine like became the joke, like started being the joke of like the experience. Fossil Curd, hello. Yeah, I'm not saying like the Farlands was the first Backrooms experience. It wasn't. It was just a thing that happened. What I'm kind of saying is it was probably what kind of like originally conceptualized the idea of like going beyond a space's understanding and it beginning to fall apart. No climbing over the railing. Oh, fine. I agree. I really like the concept of liminal spaces. I like liminal space photography. The weather's too cold for it now. At least, well, I mean, I'm too much of a baby to want to go out into the cold. But I would like to capture more, like, liminal space photography. I would like to do that and, macro, like entomology macro photography. So when things start to warm... I wonder if that was intentional. I believe that was probably intentional. Oh. Be careful with friend. If you're careless enough, friend will... Okay, I missed that. Alright, well, this is the first... there was like a chunk of this wall that was missing that you could see through that just appeared all of a sudden. Okay, so your name is Fren? What was the name? What was the achievement that I just got for that? Because I think that gave me a bit of a hint. Library. If you're careless enough, Fren will slip into your mind. Oh. Okay, Fren. Okay, alright. Alright, let's not be careless then. We'll think it through cautiously. We took our risk. I know, friend's pretty inaccessible. Alright, okay, alright, things are fine. It's definitely taking that downward spiral turn. I'm just keeping an eye on Fren. He might have already slipped into my mind. Go down the tube. Is going down the tube an option? It is not an option. Okay, well, it can't go there then. Not friend. Fren. F-R-E-N. It's its name. The Downward Spiral by 9 Inch Nails? Alright. That was actually probably the first 9 Inch Nails album I ever listened to. It was the one that Trent Reznor gave away for free, right? Darkness down the bottom of the stairs. I don't know if we're going to be able to go there without the flashlight. Might be fine. Might be fine. Yeah, that was kind of like... Oh my god. That was basically Trent Reznor giving a big middle finger to his not label, but what is the maybe it is the record label. I think he was giving the middle finger to the record label. Cause they pissed him off. Okay, technically if I stick with my rule and keep going left, I should go there, but this is captivating. That water is really good. Can we take a moment? Like, yeah, we're seeing some wild effects happening with the grid being open and anti-aliasing effects, etc., but like... The game probably wants us to go. The game doesn't care. The game doesn't care. I'm gonna stick with my rule. I'm gonna stick to my rule, and we're gonna go there. But that water looked really good. It's actually pretty visual. Like, I really love how minimalist... Minimalistically maximal it is. Wow. So this is the Child Murderer 3000. And don't worry, we have water down there that we drain each week so that the blood and viscera can just be washed away. Just washed away. Yeah. Oh boy. Oh, it won't let us though. It won't. It's not going to let us. Yeah, damn it. But I want to go down the Child Murderer 3000. Yeah. Well, if we can't go down the Child Murderer 3000, we'll go down the creepy hole in just a moment here. But first, we got to take an ad break. Ad breaks are a liminal space unto themselves, but they're actually the kind of liminal space that really don't deserve any attention and you should avoid. Mostly because the monsters that reside within ads are actually detrimental to your health and your well-being of your existence. So avoid ads by getting up and brewing yourself some tea or some coffee and come back in about 3 minutes. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get some coffee. Be back soon.
I'm planning to leave this show without staging a battle. But I'm
Welcome back, everybody. Alright, did you survive the back rooms of Twitch, aka the ad space? I'm glad. We're gonna continue on. We're not gonna go down the slides as much as I'd like to. No jumping ability, no ability to climb over 6 inches, as you said. It's okay. We weren't intended to. Stairway. Use handrails. Okay. Oh, well, welcome to the club, Arashi. Glad to have you. I'll send you a ghost friend to give you your care package and introduce you to all the things. There's a lot of things. Okay, we're just gonna keep going left. Woo! That's fun. I like how they're always watching you. Do. No matter where you are, they see you. Do. I also appreciate the fact that it... Oh, you actually do have animated eyes. You have animated eyes. You do not, if I remember right. Let's take a look. Let's take a look at you. Is this just a depth effect, or is this actually tracked? This is a depth effect. Oh. Oh, you've been observed, so you're no longer doing the thing. But you are watching. Okay, this is a depth effect. I like that. Okay, that's cool. It's not animated, it's just depth. Not much, don't worry. We just got back and we are making friends. Oh. Spotted ya. Saw ya. Uh-huh. 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 Yeah. Oh, Do. Okay. Do you see the eye? Do you see it? Look, watch. Pop, 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 pop. Hi. Hello. How's it going? Oh, is it? Oh, there it is. No. It's cute. I like it. And these ones will watch. This one watches. Do. Hi. Hello. How's it going? How are you? This one's just a nervous little buddy. This one's just a nervous friend. Yeah? Okay. All right. Yeah, I know. They did a really good job of this. Took really basic concepts and just breathed a little bit of life into them, a little bit of uncomfortable nature, like... Well done, devs. Well done. So simple. Such a simple but elegantly executed concept. I think we're gonna have a lot more friends. I think we have friends for days now. Not friends! Friends. With the D. Shut up. I know what I said. I didn't mean it. Just Fren is the name of a... Shut up, Erie. Just stop trying to over-explain it. I'm sticking to my rule. We only go left. We only go left. We only go left. Check the spaces. Okay, there's no other directions. So if we can go here without needing a light, we shall. Okay. Thank you for reaching out to customer service. We would like to inform you your Erie is functioning perfectly as intended. Every Erie has their quirks. Yours is just a little special. And that's what makes them great. But wait, that's where I store all my money. I need that. Exclamation mark. So I'm guessing... Do not proceed without a flashlight. The darkness advances. Okay, well, we won't go in there. We will go left until no left is left, and then we will... cry. What? I'm sorry, Blob. Could you please reiterate what you want me to do? Do you want me to go into the darkness? Do you want me to go right instead of left? Do you want me to change the formula? I don't get it. Oh, we're going into the darkness? Okay, Boexa says we're going into the darkness. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, man. The animation of the darkness encroaching. Oh, boy. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. I physically can't. And having my back to it is really uncomfortable. That gave me chills that I didn't like. I don't like the concept of there being potentially something in the darkness that I can't see that can touch me. I don't like it. I don't like it. Thank you for the comforting gestures. Okay, we could continue that way. We will not, because we're going left. We're only going left. Left is our only option. Left, 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 left. Friend is... friend, not friend, is just kind of vibing out in the pool. Okay. Yep, okay. Yep, okay. Yep. Let's just go. Let's continue on. Don't worry, he's a friend entity. He's a friend entity. Oh, choices. Once when I was very young, we stayed at like a resort in Mexico that had men's and women's changing rooms to get into the pool. But you got in the pool in the changing room, and it actually reminded me very much so of that hallway there. Like, you get in the pool in the changing room, and then the pool would go out, you know, like 3 or 4 feet, all the way out to the pool itself. To, like, the communal pool. And then you could just take the pool in and out of the changing room itself, which is really cool. Really cool concept. But it split off very similar to that. Kibby just jamming out over here. This game is very without music. It is an ambient experience. Beginning to think maybe there was something to that advice of maybe putting some reverb on my voice. Am I even able to do that? I don't think I have any devices that would allow me to do that. I don't have... let's see. I don't have any VSTs or plugins that could do that. That's unfortunate. Nope, that doesn't do it. Okay. Get rid of that. Oh, darn. Oh, I saw like a blue flash over there. Okay. Yeah, I used to use voice meter. I actually prefer using an external amplifier. Okay, well, we have advanced the plot a little bit. The Lumen Monster, you say? Well. Well, well. Aw. Just have your own, like, personal relaxation pool. That's nice. I like that. I like this. This is just cool. I like this room. There's a lot of good symmetry. Something about the symmetry of this room. The cathedral-style walls. And just having, like, your own personal, like, hot spring-style pool. Wow. I wish I could truly channel Patrick Warburton. Big fan. Very big fan of Patrick Warburton. I would give up my my left foot to have his voice permanently. I would. It's probably the best impression I could do of Patrick Warburton. He's just so much depth. Well, not my whole liver. I would need to keep at least like 80 per, I would need to keep at least 25% of my liver for it to grow back functionally. Oh, our friends are back. But who can see us through the windows? They do. They're very good at growing back. That's why if you do a liver transplant, they take half of your liver and give it to the person who needs a transplant, and then both of you will eventually have a full liver again. It's pretty cool. But the whole thing with liver transplants is you have to be willing to give up all the things that damage livers. Sometimes including red meat. Otherwise, they won't give you your transplant. Pretty cool concept, right, Icor? Okay, well that would lead us towards lightness, but we're going left. The liver is one of the few organs that can regenerate itself from essentially like without losing technically data in the process. Like, I'm sure you've heard, but you are basically just a regeneration, a copy of yourself every 4 to 10 years, depending on your organ that you're talking about. Like your skin, essentially, you replace your skin with the subdermal layers every 4 or so years. I feel like we're going backwards now, but no, things have changed. They're not the same. Well, they might be the same shape, but they're different colors now. So that's probably what it wants. It wants me to feel like I'm going backwards. Oh yeah, if you are at least 10 years old, you are no longer who you were when you were born. Your cells have regenerated and copied themselves over so many times that there's not an original cell left in your body at that point. It really doesn't matter what rule I follow. I could just choose to follow the most interesting door, and I would still experience the same thing. You'll have to look that up, time frame. I am not sure. But if I remember right, the brain is one of them that is actually faster replacing than most of the rest of your body. So those memories you have that are over 10 years old, they're not even real. That didn't even happen to the you that is you now. That happened to a completely different reality. Oh. Well, that's new. I'm actually not sure what the deal with skeletons is in that regard. Because skeletons, like, bones are still technically made up of cells. Just ossified cells. And they do technically regenerate and grow too, because if they didn't, if you broke a bone, they would never heal. Okay, well, we are now on a singular path. The game is not giving us choices of direction anymore. We may only proceed forward. Neat! Thank you, Rakila. I appreciate that insight. Oh, this is cool. I like this a lot. Is that Fren? Fren, are you waiting for us down the hall? Are you waiting for us at the end of that very narrow, singular hall that only one person can fit down in a single time? Is that you, Fren? Ugh. I love how much this game is also taking its time in the changes. Because, like, the proper liminal space backrooms experience would happen so slowly. It would actually, like, it would take significantly longer. You could spend 10 years wandering before you start to see an actual change. Obviously, a game's not going to do that. Oh, we actually get a choice. We actually have choices again for a moment. Well, we can't go in that one, apparently. Still don't have a flashlight. But yeah, the concept is, like, you could spend an eternity in one. Because once you've found your way into a back room, you are essentially immortal. Well, unless something destroys your physical body. You don't need food, you don't need sleep. Maybe you still need sleep. I don't know what the official deal there is. Oh, so this is just like before, but different. Okay. So, technically speaking, if I kept our hand on the wall and we went left around the entire room, we would go down that. And if that wasn't an option, then we could take this. This is, it does feel like we're doing kind of a reverse of what we were doing before. I think the game wants you to experience... That was weird. Did you hear that? I think the game wants you to experience the same rooms we went through from different angles, so it makes you feel like you are... Makes you feel like you are in the same place as before, but you're not now. There's an extra step when you approach the stairs! Okay, listen, listen, listen. And stop. stopped. We're stopped. We're fully stopped. Took that last step, last sploosh. We heard the last step, and then there was just another step right after it. Oi. Oi. Yeah, okay, so anywhere else, I finish the step that the audio starts on. But specifically back there, there was one additional that would play after the final step. Oh, that was good. Subtle, but very good. Ooh, interesting. Aww. Aww. So is this supposed to be like indicative of a lazy river? I wonder. Okay, so that's the leftmost room. That's the first left we would encounter, so we'll go through that. Still no flashlight. Still no flashlight. I'm wondering if it's like a... if that's the end game catch. Like, at the end of this experience, it gives you a flashlight, and then you can continue the experience. But now you have the option to go through those rooms, and those rooms would probably transition you out of the back rooms, or at least, like, you know, that'd be the quit chapter option. That was me trying to do finger quotes, but like my wing got in the way. Okay, there we go. Quit option. The real flashlight was the friends we made along the way. Ooh. Cool. I mean, if you're hungry enough, anything's edible. Will it give you the nutrients you need? No. Ba-da-bop. Ba-da-bop-bop. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Okay. Okay, that feels a little unfair, game. Yeah, okay, so this is specifically why I believe the author of this game, the creator of this game, had to have thought maze theory. People are going to use maze theory on this experience. I could ignore it. I could break the maze theory. I could. But I'm sticking to it. I wonder. Just hang on. Just stick with me for a second here. Just hang on. Oh! Where are you going? Oh, you got a little bit of movement action, huh? Okay, okay. Just hang on. We're going to wait a moment. We're just going to wait a moment. I just want to see. I just want to see. Just give it a second. right, well, we gave it a full 90 seconds. That didn't work. All right, I figured we'd give it a try. Oh boy, they found me even here. Damn it. If you want that song, look up on YouTube, No One's Around to Help. And you should see a little video of Bob from Animal Crossing. And I believe that would be the video. Oop, 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 okay. And back to perpetual silence. Oh my god. Oh my god. Those. Okay, so do you remember the Child Killer 3000s that we saw? Yeah, this is actually the next gen model, the Child Killer 3001s. And what's better about this model is behind these walls is an actual like loop system where, you know, it actually looks kind of like, you know, a fun tube ride that you would float through and fly through, right? And then it ends with this. So nobody actually suspects that they're actually getting in the Child Killer 3001 until they go, phoom, and then, phew, and then splat against the wall. And then once again, there's a nice thin pool of water down at the bottom so that all the viscera and all of the blood that spills out of them after a long day of Child Killer 3001ing, you can just flush it away. Action Park, like the park that had absolutely no regulation to it whatsoever. It was just like someone's backyard experience in Alabama or something. Oh, friend! I see friend! At least a friend! Alright, okay. Once more with the really cool cathedral architecture. I dig it. I really do. I love it a lot. I believe I watched that documentary, yes. Oh, nothing there. Nothing that we can see, at least. Okay, see, a part of me would really like, I would really like a no-clip mode or a fly mode in this to just really even further the liminal experience. Just like, what if I wanted to fly down there? What if I wanted to see what was down there? Could I break the game by going down there? I have not yet played Crow Country. Do I have Crow Country? No, I don't have Crow Country yet, but it is one that I'd be very interested in playing. Okay, alright. This is spooky, I dig it. I like this so far. Yeah, we got the blue walls, no longer the cloud walls. Plant. Okay, it's just a plant. We're fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Don't worry about it. It's just a plant. Don't be scared. It's just a plant. Things have not taken a deep, dark turn yet. 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 No monsters in the game. Oh, but that's already true. That's been true since the very beginning, Pavel. Why do you think so many people are, like, negatively reactive towards pollens and allergens? And then there's ones that develop toxins and poisons? Or capsaicin? Plants actively want us dead. Plants actively hate carnivorous life. Okay. Does that mean we've reached the end? I think that is indicative. Okay. Alright, if we technically kept our left hand on the wall, we would go through the top one up there. Although, you know, the temptation is very real. Okay, we'll stick with the rule. Left hand on the wall. We'll stick with the left hand on the wall. What does maze theory say in a situation like this specifically? I think it still just says, keep your left hand on the wall. But maze theory doesn't really think in like a z-axis dimensionality. Does it? Is there one? I need to look into it more. It says corn. Ah, okay, well. I'll get the butter. Oh, does that mean I can actually overdose on chocolate and die again? That'd be great. Well, my weekend plans are made. Kidding. Don't. Okay. Just a pile of friends. So many friends. Oh, triangle wall. Okay. So, technicality here. Technically, that would be the wall, but I would also still follow around here, and then I would still go through that. Okay. Oh, man. Oh, man. This is great. This is really good. Well, I think we're starting to see more and more bits fall apart. Oh. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Yeah. All right. Let's take a moment here. Let's conceptualize the ideas of heaven and hell. Whether or not that is a belief you subscribe to. Let's play in that space for a moment. Let's say the concepts of heaven and hell are real things. What would this be to you? What would this place, this game, this experience that we are in right now, what would this be more akin to you? No purgatory, no middle ground, no in between. One or the other. Kibby. Damn it. I'm ahead of you. Okay. I'm seeing a lot of hell for some people. Okay. No, that's valid. That's fair. If it was ever changing, if it was ever changing, never the same, kind of like we've been experiencing so far. Even if it hit familiarity, familiar notes, but was ever changing and no pattern could be discerned from it. that if given an infinite amount of time, I would still never be able to find the pattern, the path, the ability to make sense of it. I think it would actually scale a little closer to heaven for me. Now, if I was given an infinite amount of time, and there was a repeating pattern, and there was a way that you could discern and make sense of, and categorize and label, and eventually find and navigate the entire space, I think then it would become hell. Slowly at first. It would start off with, okay, I found the pattern. We know there's a logic to it. We know that every one of these rooms is repeatable and revisitable, and they could be labeled, and I could come back to it even if it's 10 years later or 100 years later, and I would see that same label on it. Being the fact that I'd be stuck in it for eternity with no infinitude, I don't know. No concept of infinity from there. Then I would realize that it could become boring. Then I would realize that it was actually a cage. Then it would be like hell. Because eventually, I would explore everything. I would become familiar with everything. I would know everything. For eternity, I would still wander the halls. And eventually, in millions of years of being stuck in this place, I would know every tile. I would know the damage of every tile. And then one day, I would encounter one of these tiles, and it would have different damage on it. And then I would break all over again. Interesting. Okay, interesting presentation game. Once again, we have been given, we've been taking all left turns, right? All left turns. And oftentimes, the left turn has been different from the other options. It's presented itself differently. So once again, I believe the game designer designed with the idea of maze theory in mind. But that is not that. It has the exclamation mark above it, which means there's probably some way to make that an accessible door at some point. Okay. The most basic concept of maze theory is, let's say you are thrown into an oubliette. Well, maybe not a literal oubliette, but maybe you are thrown into a maze from which you must escape. And there's a minotaur in the maze. Maybe there isn't a minotaur. Minotaur is entirely optional. You can choose your own package. Do you want your maze experience to include the minotaur? It's up to you. But you are thrown into a maze. Now, you could run that maze and go wild with it and just take every turn you want, and eventually you'll never find your way out. Eventually you will find your way out, but it's going to take a very long time. But if you take your left hand and you place it on the wall, and you keep your hand on that wall the entire time, or right hand, if you choose the right hand, that's fine too. But you keep your hand on that wall, and you just run the maze by keeping your hand on that left wall the entire time, you will eventually, guaranteed, no matter what, find your way out of the maze. So even though that's opened up, we would technically go down here, over here, over here. And then we see this again, but from the reverse angle. Fascinating. And Josie, it's It is a drawing of a door. It's not actually a door. But the drawing of a door could still be a door. But don't worry. The pineapple will never actually be a pineapple. It will always only ever be a painting of a pineapple. That I can assure you. Yeah, I think this is a pretty Minotaur, positive vibe here in chat. I think this chat is pro Minotaur. Okay, now you're throwing me for a loop. Now you're making me question whether my heaven is actually hell. But... oh, man. I did get a little load screen when we re-entered that room, or when we entered that room. Are we short? Are we? Are you sure? Because again, left hand has been on the wall the entire time. I have stuck with that this entire play session. Despite every temptation, I have followed the left wall the entire time. So, that means, even if we are on a repeating path, we are now making our way into new spaces, just out of the spaces that we have already explored. So that's a space that is a space that technically, if this is the same room, if we did go down this room, we kept our hand on the wall, we went left, we went down there. Now we're coming out of there, we're going down here where we have not been before. And it's just a plant. I got these. Yeah, can't really do much with them. Still a shadow. Now, if I'm puppeteering my corporeal form, the little flesh bag guy, then yeah, I could probably do something with them. What's the method called, Sam? I'm curious to know. Scott, hello! Oi. Oi. Another very cool room. Oh, big room. Long room. Wow. Many pillars. So much space to slip and fall and give yourself a concussion. Because see, that's actually how you would die in this back room. You would never ever encounter a monster, right? There's no monster in the back room. This is an actual, like, proper, eternal liminal space, right? With no monster in it. That's supposedly. Which means you can only die either by drowning, or slipping and falling and hitting your head, or intentionally using the corner of, or unintentionally using the corner of a sharp pillar. Or maybe these plants, real or not, you could ingest the leaves and choke to death. That is also a possibility. Yes. You know what would be great? You know what would be so funny? You know what would be just the funniest thing in this entire game? Again, presuming the game designer went into this thinking, maze theory, left hand on the wall. Because that's default what it talks about, is left hand on the wall. So, we've been going down this entire thing, left hand on the wall the entire time. we finally make our way back to the very first room, the place that we entered, right? We get into that room again, the very first room. And then we head out, and we go to the room that would have been first on the right. Or I guess it would be the second to last room we would encounter. But the room immediately to the right of the very first room that we entered, there's a flashlight. But we've never been down this way before. Even though it's the same room. Exactly, but we've never been down this path before, Gibby. So it's just a repeated experience. Now, okay, hey. Anybody who has watched streamers play this, or has played it themselves, is there actually an end to this experience? Or is this truly like a wander forever with quasi-repeating rooms experience? Just like procedurally generated. Because if so, I would like to move on to... Oh my god. I would like to move on to the next back room. The next liminal space experience. There is an end to it? Okay. I'm just doing a very poor job. So it would seem. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, I think the next one is the Eternal Suburbia. Ah. Oh, that was good. That was a perfect setup, too. That was a perfect setup. Because I heard the noise off to this area over here. And then as I turned, there he is. Oh, that was good. That was real good. Friend, that was a good one. Good job, buddy. Oh, that was fun. Heck yeah. That is a well-played jump scare. That is good job. Good job on that one. Okay, but that means, yeah, this is a whole new experience for us at this point. Oh, are we gonna go into a loop? We're going into a little loop here, buddy? No? Okay. Alright, that's fine. That's okay. That's fine. But now we know the game's not beyond jump scares, and suddenly my anxiety goes up a little bit. Oh! That's why. That is absolutely why. Yep. Is it though? Because that is exactly the design of what would be a liminal space. I will grant you. We are here for we're in it now. I don't want to back out. I don't want to back out. I want to see if this is actually the thing. Okay, give it a second. Give it a second. Okay, fine. Fine, I think, yeah, maybe we might have actually fallen out of the world. I'm going to check the guides really quick. I'm going to check the discussions really quick and see if it is possible to somehow fall out of the world. Meh! Let's see here. I can't even see Steam now because you did that. Black screen bug. Nope, that's just a black screen bug. Black screen for me too. All right, okay. There is no. Okay. Okay. So if someone you can fly with cheat engine, but that's a whole thing. Yeah. Okay. I don't see anything. This is. I think I actually managed to break the back rooms. How on point is it? How absolutely... Okay, so this just became hell. This is no longer heaven, this is hell. For me. Well, darn. What happens if we hit continue from this point? Because it does save. It does do incremental saves, right? I love it. I love it, Kibby. If I actually found, like, the broken element of the back rooms, oh, that'd be fantastic. Okay. So theoretically, we left that one when we went in here. Okay. No, because we had that on our other side. So we did leave here, go out here, go in here. Hopefully it's not generative, and hopefully it goes to someplace. Oh, ads. Damn it. Okay, we're gonna hurry, we're gonna hurry, we're gonna hurry. Here's what's gonna happen. We're gonna experience the jump scare. Aye, okay, bye. And perfect timing, by the way. We're going to proceed through here. Even if the ads hit, I'm going to kind of continue on. Since apparently you can finish these levels. According to Gibby. Since apparently you can finish these levels, I do want to see if we can find the end of this level. But I also don't want to spend a full 4 hours in. How long have we been in? Have we done 2 hours of just this now? Wait, yeah, I think it's done 2 hours of just this now. Maybe more than that. Okay, here come the ads. And I will see you on the other side. I think these are the walls we fell through. Okay, I'm just gonna continue on. Just gonna see what happens. Okay. I just wanted to see if I would slip through the wall again. Chair! Oh, this is the first chair we've seen. Okay. Alright, okay. Perfect. Alright. Hey, this is where we'll vibe. We're gonna vibe. We're just gonna vibe here. And, y'all go experience the horrors of advertisements. And we'll wait for everyone to get back and we'll continue on. So I'll see you soon. Okay. Help has arrived. Hey, cat, knock that off. Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Okay. To those of you who might have gotten thrown into ads, we have walked through the room that we fell through last time, and we are now here, and there's a chair. It is the first chair we have seen in this game. The other thing we have seen has been a fireplace. Ah, interesting. And a clay pot. But this is the first chair. Technically a very large chair, or I'm a very small person. Could be either. Could be either. Okay, so I guess we'll just continue on. We are making our way kind of closer to the music. But again, hand on left wall, continue going. It very much so is that kind of a chair, yes. Well, that's unfortunate. We're not going that way. We're going this way. Aw, precious. I remember when I was young and I had, well, we had like... Oh, that's weird. Huh. Well, I think we just earned our flashlight. Neat! Well, there we go. We got our flashlight. So that works on those rooms. Cool. Yep, to you too. Forest standard broadcast. Okay, I think that's just an asset model. It doesn't have anything to it. Anyways, when I was young and our family would like, our family had a bunch of like quasi stray cats. They were tame, they were friendly, they were happy, but like they would come live on our property. So we would get kittens a lot. We'd take them off to get spayed, but you know, it'd still happen. So I would oftentimes have like a kitten or two just chilling on my shoulder at any given point. I love cats. Cats are great. Can't have them anymore. Friend? You good? Need a snack? Okay, I'll catch you later. Yeah? Aw, he's looking at me. Okay, catch you later, buddy. Uh-huh. Oh. My vision gets a little blurry when I turn on the flashlight. Are you gonna do like one of the 1970s like Dodge Challengers kind of ones? Oh, I'm allergic, unfortunately. Like, it's not any sort of deathly allergy, but my face does get all puffy and my eyes all watery and you know, my nose stops allowing me breathe. But I still can't help rubbing my face on them when I see them because they're super cute and I love cats. Oh, the Crown Vic model. I don't see Crown Vics and think oppressive, but that's me. They're too round and bubbly. I mean, they were the going model for a couple decades, actually. I love how you can still get like Crown Vics at auctions and stuff for steep discount. All right, okay. 88 Crown Vic. You should send a picture of that to. I mean, you can probably send it here in chat. That'd be fine. Or you could just send it to me on Discord. That's fine too. Either way. They were square before they were round. Oh, okay. I know, the white and teal looks really good. I like the plants in the middle of it too. That's... It's so peaceful. If it weren't for the looming threat of a jump scare by Fren, then this place would still be heaven for me. But now, because there's that ever-present, just so slight, just a little bit of anxiety, just always gonna be there now, is no longer a relaxing, cool, explorational experience for me. An 86 Toyota Celica up to a couple weeks ago. Saddle opportunities. Yes! Toyotas and Hondas are wild like that. Okay, so we're in some unaligned spaces now. Okay, I'll take a look at that real quick. I'm just gonna take a look. There we go. Oh, okay, yeah, no, those are legit. Heck yeah. Have fun with that model. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, Toyotas and Hondas, like... Just testing walls now. I had a friend who had an 89 Honda Accord manual that sat in his family's garage for 10 plus years. Never started. They didn't even take the oil out before they put it in. All we had to do to get it running again, flush the oil out, put like 2 or 3 liters through it, and then fill it back up again. And started right up. Like nothing had ever been wrong. Yeah, it had the pop-up headlights. It did. It was... That is like a nowadays vaporwave car. But back then, it was a Honda Accord. It was like the super budget, like everybody had one and, you know, kind of thing. But like now they're a classic with some iconography behind them. It's pretty cool. Okay, so quick update. Things have changed. We are going in some very strange directions now. The rooms are changing significantly. Well, that's just like, it's good that, you know, they're actually such a reliable car. I'm not a car person. I'm really not. There's a few that I love, but like, to me, a car is still just a car. We've been in a room like this before, too. It's just a method to get from point A to point B. But there is still some symbology and some iconography behind them that are pretty legit awesome, you know? But were it possible, I would much rather be around like a personal electric vehicle or a bicycle type society. If we could get rid of cars and only utilize them for like long distance adventures, which does happen, which it is a necessity, especially if you live in like a place that has lots of wide open spaces, like America. You need a car. You do. It's unfortunate, but you know, you could always ask for better infrastructure, more bicycle focused and pedestrian focused infrastructure. That'd be great. I'd love that. That'd be so good. Ooh, there was a sound. There was a weird sound. I think it's just running water. Okay. All right. I think we're fine. Lil Brian, hey yo, friend. It's good to see ya. And yes, public transportation is great. Okay. No climbing over the... Okay, so we've definitely been in this room before. Well, a room like this before. But we will continue with our thing. Just like a pod train. Something like that. Yeah, it'd be great. I like that too. Trains are really good for big infrastructure. But for, like, small minutia infrastructure, not so much. Like, you couldn't navigate a big city exclusively with trains. Okay, alright, so we are absolutely in some repeating scenarios. Fran! Hi, buddy. Okay. Okay, so this is 100% a loop now, but is it an intentional loop to make us thrown off, or have we looped properly? Because if so, I could just go destructive and go up those stairs, and just who the hell cares anymore? Oh no, friend is a friend. Friend is friend. He's not spooky. He never was spooky. He's just a little buddy. You're right, I do need to go through some flashlight spaces, which will be rising. We will see some flashlight spaces. Yeah, friend is a friend. And his name is spelled F-R-E-N, according to the game. Friend. Yeah, we can go into the darker areas now. So I'm still gonna stick to left hand on wall. Frustratingly enough, I'm going to do that. But now, when I see a dark room, we can go in the dark room. Snow is really coming down. It is. I have mixed feelings about this, because if it wasn't for snow today, I wouldn't be able to have this stream. I wouldn't be here hanging out with y'all. And I have been wanting a day like this for a long time. Just a day, just to go wild, stream crazy things, no agenda, hang out with you, just have a blast, right? But I just got a new skateboard. I wanted to go out before stream today, and I wanted to go use the skateboard. I want to go play on the skateboard. I'm such a goddamn child. I know. But, like... yes, unfortunately, my corporeal form does have a job. So, that was gonna be... that is why I am here, is because the job is inaccessible due to snow reasons. But yeah, I got a custom like electric skateboard, one that I've been looking forward to. Hi, buddies. Hello again, friends. One I've been looking forward to for months, and it just arrived yesterday. Now I can't do it. But that's fine. This is absolutely a more than acceptable alternative. Hello, friends. Look at all these little friend shapes. You're so cool. I love you all so much. Good to see you again. Really bizarre that I actually did manage to left-hand loop my way around the entire space. I don't even remember what the original room was at this point. But I'm kind of proud of myself for being able to do that. It took us, what, 3 hours? Ah, Kuro, it's fine. It takes practice. It really does. A skateboard is not unlike a bicycle. You have to practice at it. You have to get your balance. You have to learn how to navigate on it. You have to learn to never lock your knees. Just don't. End in tragedy every time. But if you keep your knees just slightly bent, you'll be good. Okay, here we go. Hey, it's even the one. It's even the one that Buexa really wanted me to go through. You know how I know? Because we're not going to go through it just yet. We're going to go over here. We're going to go over here real quick. And we're going to see the yellow tube. And we're going to wait next to the yellow tube for a moment. And... ba-ba-ba-ba! Ba-ba-ba-ba! Hey, thank you. There. Ba 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 ba. Hi, friend. There he is. Okay. Flashlight on. We can now go through the back room. There's where the invisible wall was. Oh boy, reverse Mario stairs. Let's go to the basement is the achievement. I just find one of the entrances to the basement in Dream Pools. Oh, it gets worse. Oh no. Alright, here we go. The Dream Pools basement. You know, they gotta keep that this is where the water pumps are. This is where the water heaters are. I'm pretty sure I just saw something move through there, but hi, friend. Oh. Okay. Uh-huh. It is friend. Friend, are you trapping me in? Friend, am I not allowed out? Oh, friend said no. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I feel a presence of danger. I know, right? Chainsaw, we've been doing... How long have we been playing this game now? Specifically this game, because we played a travesty of a game for a little bit before this. So what, are we approaching the 4th hour? I think we might be approaching the 4th hour. I did not expect to spend this long on this game, honestly. I really didn't. I thought this was... Hmm. 5 hours and 23 minutes total. So we started at 8 a.m. So it has not been, okay. All right. So we started at 8, 9, 10. Yeah, we did it for 2 hours. And then from 10 to, okay. Yeah, no, we haven't actually put that much time. We probably only put like a couple hours into this. That's fine. That's fine. Here we go. Endless halls, endless walls. We're just gonna go forever, 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 and it's never going to end. I've been streaming for about 5 hours, so we've been playing this game for at least 2 hours then, yeah. Do 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 do. Keep your hand on the left wall, no matter how much you hate it. Keep your hand on the left wall, no matter how much worse it gets. Do 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 do. Just keep going, and eventually you will. Oh. Oh no. 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 Oh. No. Oh my god. Icor, can I turn the flashlight back on? Icor, can I turn it back on, please? Icor, can I turn the flashlight back on, please? Please let me turn the flashlight back on. I would like to turn the flashlight back on now, please, 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 please. I'm gonna turn the flashlight back. You can't stop me. I'm gonna turn it on now. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, didn't like that. Didn't like that at all. Oh, the slow fade to absolute darkness. Okay. Oh, all right. That was harrowing. That was buck wild. Okay. Hi, Blob. Look at you go. Whew. Oh. Oh, no. No! Okay, alright, we are going to break my rule, and I'm going to regret it. Oh, man, I wish I could throw, like, a breadcrumb down or something. Okay, 1, 2. Oh, it's doing the extra step thing again. 3. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Okay. Nope, we'll just keep left hand on wall. Left hand stays on wall. Left hand stays on wall. Them's the rules. Them's the rules I've stuck to and I've been following ever since. The left hand stays on wall. We will always be safe. The left hand stays on the wall. You got me with that one. That's rare. Ah. Ah. Rules is rules, chat. Rules is rules. Oh, a tunnel halfway filled with water. You gotta crawl through it. I am apprehensive too. Okay. Okay, let's get to the far wall. There's a rolling sound when I run. Admittedly, I haven't been running much in this game. I like how, you know, the game would tease us with the absence of light every now and then. But then take it away permanently, and the game goes from being, like, cool, liminal, interesting vibes to absolutely cursed. Just the darkness is oppressive. It is an oppressive force designed to make us feel bad. Okay. It's fine. Left hand on wall. Left hand stays on wall. Left hand stays on wall. Always stays on wall. Alright. Okay. I feel like the last time I was in the back rooms, I was pink. It's been a long time since we've been in the back rooms. It's been a long time since there's been a decent back rooms game, actually. Every experience up until this point has been like a watered down, less good version of the initial concept. Hey, Icor, there might be a darkness growing out of the darkness. Okay. Okay. Okay, technically that's the first left room if we follow the wall the entire time, counting the railing as a wall. Alright. Here we go. Yeah, this is Unreal Engine. Is it? I know the last game we were using was absolutely Unreal Engine. But now I'm... No, I think this is Unreal. Alright, okay, I think I know what we gotta do. I think I know what we gotta do. Okay. Hey, friend. Love ya. Don't have to trap me down here. I'm here of my own volition, willfully even. Yep, we are back at the start. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna go back to the room that has the many, many walls that I was very scared to go in, that we eventually went down the... Oh. We had to go down the cloaca. This is the room. Okay. So we went down the cloaca instead of going down the route we should have gone. And that's what led us in the full circle. Now, hang on. Yes, believe it or not, it is called a cloaca. Maybe if we actually... Alright. Here we go. Look it up! That's the technical term for what we had to travel through. You think I'm lying? Please. Okay. So we need to be in this space. And we need to not go through that same passageway we went through. We have to find another exit in this area, I imagine. Oh, man. Okay, so... It really does punish you for sticking to the walls in that circumstance, doesn't it? Biscuit Bunny, hello! Okay, hi. We got friends. We got a nice little smattering of friends over there. Let's go say hi to our friends, shall we? Maybe our friends will tell us where to go next. Or they will damage us irreparably. He. Ha. Ho. Ha. Hello, friends. Okay. That is the friend room. That is the room where all the friends are kept. Yep. We're just meant to get lost in this space, I guess. And eventually it will give us something, I imagine. A breadcrumb, a trail, something to follow. To get out. Is that good? You happy? Alright. Oh, I would. We had dynamite. We would be a destructive force in this area. There does seem to be a change of color right there. Ah. Yes. Yes, quite. Okay. I don't trust it, but okay. Fine. Hey. There is definitely an element of, like, figures in the dark that may or may not actually be there. Wow. Wow. Oh, Jesus. Because occasionally I'll see, like, something, and then I'll look again, and there'll be nothing. Oop. The fuck was that? Okay, alright. Okay. Probably intentional design. You see, if you make a game like this, based around a glitch in reality, that is the concept of the liminal space of the backrooms, right? That means when actual glitches happen in your... Shut up. I'm thinking here. I'm thinking out loud. Give me a second. Okay, when glitches happen in your game based on glitches in reality, it's really difficult to tell if they're intentional or not. Oh.
I'm not sure you're wrong.
You're right, but just because I'm dead doesn't mean I don't have anxiety anymore. I'm sorry, that's forever. So is the taste of copper, apparently. Yeah, it's just a scanner machine. It's just here to verify that I don't have any weapons or metal objects on my person at any given point. That's all it is. Okay. Mm-hmm. Ah, yes. Very good. Okay. Now we wait. It is not a scanner, it is an elevator. I'm sorry, I frequently mix the two up. Mix the two up, yes. Or it goes down. Are we in sub-basement 94 or upper space 94? That was good. That was very good. With only legit one scare in it, and that was just literally friend going, haha, and that was kind of it. That was good. That was really good. Wow. Yes. The episode because there is more than just this. It is good. I love that they took their time with the design. I love that they kind of made me take my time in the exploration in the way that, you know, doesn't suck. Looking at you, a game we played earlier. Oh, but wait, there's more indeed. Nicole, hello, welcome. It's good to see you, friend. Yeah. So, should we wander into the suburbs? Should we go into suburbia? Because I mean, I do have other games lined up to play as well. Actually, I had quite a few games lined up to play, but you know, by the looks of it, we're actually faster approaching Dark Souls time than I was expecting. But there is one game I would at least like to play beyond this one. So, it's actually a gigantic map. This map is gigantic, is the Suburbia map, also, like, as big. Let's see, 2 hours, that means it would be 3:30, and then we'd still have time for... Then we would pretty much just jump right into Dark Souls. We can save the other game for another day. We got time. We got time. We'll do the Suburbia one. We'll do the Suburbia one as well. I would like to play through this entire experience. I really would. I liked this. This was really good. So, yeah, if there is more and the Suburbia experience is also pretty darn good, then yeah, I'm all for it. What is this? Winter 2025? Oh, okay, this is when they unlock. So this looks like a mall. This, I'm not sure what it looks like, but I'd be very excited about this one. Winter 2025, oh my god. Wow. Alright, okay. Without further ado, Eternal Suburbia. Beware of the sounds around you. Patience and observation are key. Okay. So... following the left hand on wall rules, definitely not going to apply here. 3 is probably a school, yes. Which I'm less enthused about, but you know what? That's okay. My alarm about to go off? Am I about to wake up? I'm awake! Oh, nice. Oh, is this life from the perspective of my phone? Or do I just always put a camera on my head first thing I do when I wake up in the morning? Because wowza, what a view, right? It's almost like I'm in Ohio. I'm basically there. Look, it's Toledo. Wait, is Toledo in Ohio? I think Toledo's in Ohio. I don't remember. Short. I'm sorry, Short. Did I just call out your state? Holy. What game is it now? This is still Dreamcore. It's just a different map. It is just Eternal Suburbia. Wake up. This is not real. It's just a dream. Please, please wake up. Oh, it's so nice they have speakers that just kind of play music forever and ever. Can I open my windows? This is a very unfurnished apartment. Is there a bathroom in here? This corner is so depressingly empty that even spiders don't want to live here. Oh. Okay. So can I explore any of them? And they're probably all pretty much this. Never mind. Never mind. Oh, so you have to explore them in order to get to other areas of this map. Oh, okay. Alright, then. All right, we're just we're just going. All right, we're not gonna stay in one space. We're just gonna go. I'm not following the left hand on wall rule this time. We're just going. There is definitely something a little off about it, Kibby. You're not wrong. Well, we're not breaking anything, and entering is not a crime. Trespassing is. But entering is not. Yeah, Buex, I would love to see like an airport as well. Wait. We played a game that was like a very liminal airport. Like, within the past year, at least it had an area that was like a liminal airport. What was it? What the hell was it? Wow. Ooh. That's fast. No, we haven't played My House yet. We have not. That is something that actually I still have it on my list. Oh man, it is actually getting darker too. Is it dangerous to be out at night? Do I need to make it to the next house before night falls? Oh no! It's a bit of a lopsided sun-moon thing. What? Whoa. This feels dangerous. This feels like I shouldn't be out here. Fuck it, we ball. I don't care. We'll be out in the... Why are there no stars? Why is there no moon? Why is there nothing? I don't like it. Oh, there's some stars. Okay, there's stars. We're okay. You know what? We're fine. I'm happy again. Everything's good. No, we're good. The lack of a moon is still a little weird, but otherwise, it's whatever. Who cares? Ooh. Let's go through this door. There they are. They're just very distant. Okay. It's fine. It's pretty. But I would like to see the Milky Way galaxy, please. And no, it's not fair. Oh, okay. We'll go down the weird path, sure. It's not fair. I want to be able to scream at the moon. It's like my whole thing. And if there's no moon to scream at, then... then what even is the point? Well, that's also raising some concerns. That is, in fact, in the game, yes. Some very strange air raid sirens. So we go inside for our own safety, right? The stool! Where is the stool? Who took my stool? It's not a question you want to ask in the doctor's office. So, those who have played the game, You've not experienced the air raid sirens before? Super. Glad to hear. Glad I'm providing you with new experiences. I'm so glad. I'm so very glad. I'm so very happy for all of us to be sharing this together. You're right, that stool does look more like a water tower. You're not wrong. There's the water tower. So should we be making our way towards the water tower? Is that what it's hinting at us to do? Because I feel like the closer we get to the water tower, the further away it's going to get. Oh, this is nice. I like their wallpaper. Whoa, okay, it's daytime. Daytime! Daytime! We're good. Yeah, okay, see, everything's fine. Don't worry about it. We're good. I'm just gonna do my best to make my way towards the water tower, apparently. That is my goal. Safety? Kibby? Are you sure? Are you sure, Kibby? Is daytime really that safe? I would argue there are more threats during the day than there are at night. So if it rises in the east... or does it set in the east? No, it sets in the west. It sets in the west. I remember the saying. The Daymare collection come out already? I'm not sure. Do-do-do-ba-do. We are tangentially getting closer to the water tower. Just little by little. But again, I feel like the closer we get to the water tower, the less likely it's going to let us get closer to the water tower. I love-hate some of these house layouts. The feng shui can never be worse. Okay, here we go. Do 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 do. Nope. Do 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 do. Yep. Do 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 do. So yeah, the water tower is the only thing in this entire map that is different from anything else. So that is where the game would want you to gravitate towards eventually. I knew I shouldn't have put my couch underneath the window. And the birds and the monkeys can attack me. Okay. So we need to end up over there somehow. Easy enough, thank you very much. We don't even have to worry about a second floor. Seems like there's one path and it's coming from that house over there. So we're gonna have to like loop our way all the way around. Yeah, the whole like Eternal Suburbia daytime, you know, what is it? Ooh, it's dark in there. It is definitely unsettling. Makes me think a lot of, let's not take this one. Let's take the other one. Makes me think a lot of, not Hereditary. What is the name of the movie? By the same makers, A24 made this movie as well. Midsummer. It reminds me a lot of Midsummer. Except, you know, lamer. Never played Fallout 3? Actually, no, I haven't played Fallout 3. Yeah, if everybody got a house, they were furnished, and we can just vibe and play games, it wouldn't be so bad. Be a little bit of hell when we had to go do like a grocery run or something, but... Sorry, I kind of just skipped whatever that experience was. Hello? Oh, is that... That's just my feet pitter-pattering. Okay, never mind, we're good. We are getting closer. I think it's the house right there we need to get to. Vivarium. That's familiar. Have I seen Vivarium? You just saw the lighthouse? Nice. But you're a fan of me lobster, aren't you? You said it yourself, you're a fan of me lobster. I heard you say it. Oh, see, it's sending us further away now, but that's okay, because we just gotta go... oh, okay, perfect. I think this path actually juts over to where we need to go. There are 2 movies by A24 Studios that are phenomenal, and I would highly recommend them as peak horror movies. I could never watch them for a second time, because they're actually, like, outright traumatic, in a way. Hereditary is one of them. Very good movie. But will fuck you up. And Midsummer. Also a very good movie. Will fuck you up emotionally. A lot. Huh? Hey. Does it matter we're going there at night? I don't know. Do I care? A little. I'm scared. Yeah. I knew what I was doing, Kibby. The moment we got that hint and someone said it's a water tower, not a stool, I was like, oh, then I know where I need to go. Uh-huh. Okay. Yes. Oh. Oh, okay. Find the master key in the Eternal Suburbia. I just need to find the door of Eternal Suburbia now. Okay. You got it. It's doing the extra step thing. No, it didn't let me interact with the painting in any way, unfortunately. I can't Mario it, unfortunately. Huh? Okay, I think I'm just making things up in my mind. I'm hearing things. But yeah, Icor, what was the scary, not scary movie you saw from A24? Oh, and another really good one from them. I could not recommend enough. Everything Everywhere All at Once. Oh yeah, The Lighthouse isn't that scary. It's got horror movie vibes without actually being a horror movie. It is delightful. That is very delightful. But yeah, Everything Everywhere All at Once. Probably one of the greatest movies of all time. I could attest to that. Yeah, it was A24 that did that. Yup. Phenomenal studio. Okay. I'm not 100% sure, but I think Nope was made by A24. I could be wrong. I'm not 100% on that one, but I think that is correct. You can check. Someone can double check. Nope was very good. That was a twist of a movie. Absolute gut stab. I was gonna skip The Substance. It looked good, but just it didn't really flesh much out for me to be interested. So I will keep that in mind. All right, the peak move. Okay, no, it's fine. It's fine. We're fine. Everything's fine. Daytime. Daytime. Where the sun at? Where daytime? Let's get to the top of the hill. And we'll bask in the daytime. It's also an acronym. Not of planet Earth. Think about that. All right. We got an ad break coming up. That is unfortunate, but that is just the way it is. And we're going to explore some more Dreamcore, so buckle up. I'm going to go refresh my water, and I will see you all soon. All right, back in a few. Actually, you know what? Sorry, don't mean to interrupt the oncoming ad break, but I think I'm also going to grab a snack, so it might be a bit of an extended break. Okay, see you soon. Welcome back, everybody. Okay, hey, thank you all so much for waiting. I had to shove food in my face because I was hungry. I'd only had a bowl of cereal before we started streaming today. All right, where we left off in Dreamcore, we made it to the water tower here in the, what was this? Eternal Suburbia. We're in Eternal Suburbia. We made it to the water tower. There was a key underneath the water tower and a painting of an open field with a door. That's all. That's all there was. It could be considered food to some, sure. Yeah. So now we're just wandering, trying to find that door specifically, and I guess we'll find it when we find it. Give me a second here. Fuss with the microphone. Okay. Nope. Still need to fuss with the microphone. It's being temperamental at me. There we go. All right. We're just kind of lost out in, the sun is rising. The sun is rising, so that's good. Yeah. Teanos! Hello, friend. Hello. Sure, you come back with a snack that will give you a competitive edge in the world of autism. Cheez-Its. What? What? Don't get me wrong, I like Cheez-Its. Nothing wrong with Cheez-Its. They do get dry after a bit, though. Unless you have, like, something to put on them. Like, cheese. Yeah, okay, that checks out. We're good. All right, in we go. Where were we? Well, we're technically in the back rooms. Ketchup. I mean, yeah, you could put ketchup on Cheez-Its. That would work, too. I do think Cheez-Its make a good charcuterie board addition, if I may be so refined and bold as to say. Okay, hang on. Here's what I'm seeing. Here's what I'm seeing. Houses, 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 houses. Nothing. Open nothingness. So let's actually go out that door. Double cheese like double stuffed burgers. Spray, can I put a suggestion on the table? Spray cheese. Spray cheese. Not cheese spread, not cheese whiz, spray cheese. Kind that comes in a can, it's pressurized, you squeeze the little nib at the top of the can, and it goes... And then there's cheese in front of you. That was a shock. I'm kind of surprised myself with how good that impression was. Woo! The other door. No, this is the only door that will get us close to the edge. The other door puts us, like, closer and more front and center to the world itself. I want to be in as open of a field as I can, because that is where the door is supposed to be. Has anything chased us in this game? Friend technically followed us a significant portion of the way in the pools area, but no, nothing's chased us that I know of. The sun is chasing us right now. It's catching up fast too. Chainsaw, it is disgusting. It absolutely is disgusting. It's filthy, nasty, garbage food that no one should ever eat. But I'm sure you can tell by my lack of an accent, I am American. And, we don't eat good things here. We make bad choices. Consistently. It's kind of our thing. Okay. It's not a direction I want to go. So we... Oh, whoa. Nope. Hang on. Well, by golly, that looks like something I'm interested in. Let's do it. So... somehow got to get to that side of the house, but I don't think that's an option. I think there is a door on this side of the house. Just gotta figure out how to get to it. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Up the stairs. And down. And then... yeah, there we go. Perfect. Heck yeah. You should have a sandwich. That's a good choice. Sandwich is a good choice. Oh no, it disappeared over the horizon. And the clouds are getting close. Okay. This is a little weird, don't you think? We're getting closer to the clouds. Seems like there's a wall here. Kind of getting, Hmm. I'm having a Jim Carrey moment. You know, just it's all a little weird. Zoom. There it goes. It is. Look at that. Oh. How do I feel knowing it was all fake? I'm mostly curious how they got stucco wall all the way up and down, and the clouds to at least circulate and animate. Are they still technically moving? No? Yes? Maybe? I can't quite tell. Whoa! No, I want back. Let me back in. I want back in. I don't like the... No, this is bad for me. I'm a shadow. I'm a shadow. I'm a shadow. I can't be here. I need to go. I need to go. I can't be here. Please. Please. Please let me go. Please. Oh, God. It seems to be getting darker in here. At least a little bit. Okay. All right. Having a real floor is made of lava moment here. Go, 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 go. Don't stop, just go. Okay, better. I feel better. This is good. This is good. I like this. This is fine. This is comfy. This is so much cozier for me. It won't open, right? It's not gonna open. It wants me to keep exploring. Obviously. Well, too bad. I don't want to go that way. I want to go this way. Yeah, it does have some underneath Black Mesa vibes to it, doesn't it? Ooh. Can I die? Just gonna casually, just kind of slowly, just gonna slide by here. Just gonna ever so carefully not risk whatever that is, and go through here. Okay. I feel better now. Restricted area, authorized personnel only. Well, I guess I'm authorized because the door opened for me. Yes. Welcome to the room where I keep all of my signs. Okay. Oh, server room. Excellent. Love it. Okay, got some nice wireframes of... What is this, Blender? I've been in a simulation the whole time? Is that technically where the door was? Why do these cabinets have doorknobs? What flag is that? Spain? Argentina? That would have been my second guess. Why are we in Argentina? How do we get in Argentina? Greece. How do we get in Greece? I don't know where we are. Where are we? Help. I need help. Keep it tidy. Color guidelines. Quiet hours. Enjoy. 94 guest house. Okay, so 94 has access to a guest house. Okay. There's other paths I can take, right? I can go different places, right? We don't have to go that way. Because French? Yes. Whoa, those are some active servers. They are screaming. How's the heat management in this place? Looks non-existent. Well, could be wrong. Uh-huh. Bing bong! Eh? Eh? Okay, alright. No, I get you. Okay, alright. I understand now. Beep. Beep boop. Beep bop boop. I guess we will, disregard the law a little bit. Let us do a little bit of, unabiding of rules. Look, if I stick on this side, I'll at least obey some of the... God damn it. Ha 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 ha. Yes. It's only stop if you end up in the center of it somehow. I think. Am I gonna get hit by a car? That would just be so fucking funny. Just beep. Oh! I don't think this is the end. The end is never the end. Ah ha 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 ha. Oh, now we're in the modern suburbs. The shittier suburbs. The suburbs where you don't get a yard and you hear everybody's dogs barking. And there's that one, like, dude with the souped-up engine that revs through the neighborhood at 2 a.m. in the morning. Every night. Huh? I will not. Nope, 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 nope. Nope, 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 no, 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 no. Excuse me, sorry. Whew, sorry, had flashbacks there. I'm good. We're good. Oh, am I pink? No, I'm not pink. We're fine. Everything's fine. That's good. Tell you what. If we raise $1,200 for Panthera, then I'll go in those rooms. I will go back there. We'll do it. Or no, sorry, I believe that one was Planned Parenthood. We talked about this the other day. Okay, if we raise $1,200 for Planned Parenthood, I'll go back in the back rooms, but not a second beforehand. So go on, go ahead. Just drop that cool $1,200 right into my coffee, and I'll send it to Planned Parenthood, and then I'll go in the back rooms. Yep. Chainsaw has no idea what I'm talking about right now. It's fine. So, context is, I did a charity live stream 2 years ago for Planned Parenthood. I think it was 2 years ago. Sounds right. Where we raised a really good amount of money, and part of it turned me pink for a while, and another part of it got me to play the Five Nights at Freddy's series, the original Five Nights at Freddy's series, on stream, as well as a few other things. And I backed the hell out, Clock Tower. No. Nah. I don't know if this is gonna let me do anything. I think I have to. But I don't wanna. Okay. So nighttime might exist in this area too. What will that look like? Just skipping the yellow space entirely. Just a big ol' noperino to it. Just a big ol' no thank you. Oh, sun be moving. Sun, in fact, do be moving. Look at it go. Look at it go. Fine. Oh, no. No. Okay. Right hand on wall this time. Right hand stays on the wall this time. Beep boop pop beep boop. Here we go. Yeah, there are. But do you believe them? Be honest with me, do you believe them? Oh, okay. That seems like something I need to do. Yeah, alright, this is a set specific thing. Okay, here we go. Do-do-doop-a-doop-a-doo, let's go upstairs, that seems like a good idea. Right hand on the wall, doot-doot, right hand on the wall, doot-doot. Oh, very bright. Ah, very dark. Oh. I think we're doing okay. I think we're just here, you know? Oh, a window. Oh, look, a window. We can see the rest of suburban hell out the window. I thought that garage door was open for a second there. I'm like, oh, okay, well, there's a change. We keep circling back to Hondas and Toyotas. I don't have a flashlight. Don't have a flashlight. Doo-doo. How you feeling, Clock Tower? Did you drink the wrong thing? Yeesh. It's weirder knowing that these are static rooms, you know? It was actually not cooler, because it's actually very cool that these are static rooms and that they took the design and did that. But it is a bit more harrowing that they're static rooms. Because that means I have to find a specific place in order to find progress. In order to get out, you know? So, maze theory would work in this space unless it's on a disconnected wall, which we have already experienced that. Yeah, well, hello. Yeah, we've been doing a super long stream because I got an unintentional snow day. So I thought, why the hell not actually play some horror games that we haven't played, and we haven't played horror, like proper horror games in months at this point. Oh no. Oh, did I find my, yep. See, that's what I'm talking about. I wandered back downstairs, thinking it was progress. It was not. And like I was saying, I think it's definitely a very cool concept if it was generative, if it was, what is it, like a roguelike, where it just kind of decides, okay, we'll put this room shape and then this room shape, and it's just randomly procedurally generated, right? And then just like, after set parameters are met, a condition will change and you move forward through another affect. Ultimately, same result as being static, but also much more discombobulating. But because the maps are static, that means you can tuck little secrets in here and someone will eventually find them and share them. Okay. Let's go to this one then. I don't think it matters. I don't think it matters at all. I think each one is going to be... Oh, it's dark. This one's dark. Okay, that's fine. Whoa! I got very turned around. I think I just popped back out the same way I went. Okay, that's fine. Nope, no flashlight. Flashlight was a limited time experience. One time only. Well, at least we know things are progressing. Oh, why is it getting darker? Don't do that. Don't get darker. Apex Twin. Suddenly I feel threatened. Ugh. Oh, it sucks not knowing if there's things in the shadows. Oh, it really sucks. Because there's the squiggly thing, right? And typically you can encounter the squiggly thing anytime. At any point. But this game seems to have specific intentional design. And we don't have Fren here to harass us. So I don't know if Squiggly is here or not. Probably not. But I don't know. You know? You know? I don't think there's any copyright status on Backrooms. I don't think anybody really owns the concept of it. I think... I could be wrong. I frequently am. But it's kind of one of those things like, well, maybe this is a bad example. Because does anybody actually own SCP? Like the original, like, concept of SCP? I don't think any organization or person actually has that. However, if you craft a game using SCP as as your foundation, I don't know if we actually ventured anywhere we were supposed to or not. I have no idea. Creative Commons. See, yeah, perfect. So I'm pretty sure, like, the concept of Backrooms is also probably under that. Same thing. The weird funny rooms. Play my game, The Behind Walls. Random square. 1 second. Okay. Hang tight.
Hey Google, stop.
Sorry, I had an alarm going off in the background. So what is technically progress? What is technically forward? How do we go? So we know 94 leads to the guest house. But we don't know where the guest house is. I don't even know if this is the right thing. We're just gonna run into these rooms, and we're just gonna kind of keep running, and hopefully we will find the correct thing. That's a fair question. Who is the guest? Are we the guest? I feel like we're probably not a welcome guest. No. Yeah, that is actually quite something to consider. I'd like to think of myself as a guest, but, you know... not everybody wants a shadow tagging along. It's like they use darkness as just another form of wall. Like you could travel in the darkness. However, it's just going to spit you back out somewhere near the light, so there's just no point in going into the darkness, so... Hello, nighttime. Interesting. Interesting. Oh, okay, so you can kind of see inside some of these rooms. Some of these rooms are intentionally... Okay, okay. Let's see. Okay, well, I think we found our way out, so I think that counts. Okay. Ah, nerds. But again, is it the exit or is it the entrance? Okay, so see here. Guest house. Neighborhood 94. Exit 94. Keep it tidy. Color guidelines. Quiet hours. Enjoy. Color guidelines. Color guidelines. I'm just following the rules. I'm just gonna do this. Yeah, I missed the door. Whew. Take care, Chainsaw. Thanks for hanging out. Okay, so I'm gonna take that as kind of a map. We need to go this way, probably on one of the outer walls. Probably on one of the outer walls. It would be nice if there was like a numeric indicator. Because it says 94, but we don't know what 94 means. I feel like if I just keep following this, I will eventually loop around and back out. So you know what? Let's jump in here. Let's go in. I hear a beeping. I hear a beeping. Well, you might just get that today, Clock Tower. Oh, it's behind me now. It is actively behind me. For all I know, it might have been outside. I rushed in here so damn fast, I don't know. I've got no clue. Okay. Okay, but we did hear the exit beep, which is important. I lost it. I don't have it now. Okay. Yep, okay. So, that last one I entered was... Yeah. Okay. I think if we enter from there and make our way this way, it will get us to where we need to go. Probably just an amount of patience. I don't even know if you need a lot of, like, forethought or map making practice, or it could be the opposite. It could require wild amounts of map making practice. I wish there was some sort of map. Ah, man. Okay. I gotta make sure I understand the map of the world here first. Yep, okay. Alright, so I went in that one and it spat me out further down that way. I went in that one and it spat me out further down that way. This isn't a thing. I don't think. Unless there's like some sort of a secret passageway. Well, then you probably have the answer to your question. Because I think a map like this could either be left scatterbrained and just go wild, have a blast, have a good time. Or you would need to be very intricate in how you planned it out. But typically what you want is kind of efficient use of resources, right? So I mean, reusing assets, reusing level packs, reusing maps as they are. Man, I am going crazy here. It's so tantalizingly close, yet doesn't exist. It doesn't exist. Let me in. Please, just let me go. It's like right here. Yep, okay. It's like here, somewhere here. Like in there-ish kind of thing. But how? Unless there's like a path underground? From one of these suburban hellholes? Oh, this won't take me where I want to go. I was hoping for like a secret passageway or something. From across the street. Because, I mean, it did indicate... Wow, words are hard. It did indicate... that very specifically one of these houses gets you to the guest house. Follow the colors. Is another thing it said. Gustavo! We've actually played You Me Nikki on this channel. We have. Probably a couple years ago at this point. It is a delightful game. Also confusing, if that is why you're bringing that up, because yeah, this is... I would say... Wandering a Dream Diary. I have yet to play the fan games myself. I'm told they're very good. Come with high recommendation. Nope. That's fine, right? Oh, why is it saving? Yep, okay. Okay, so we won't go through that. We will go through one of these once again, if we can. Follow the colors. Or something about finding the colors. That doesn't work because that one's so far away. Maybe that's the point. The edge of this one is so far away. But we know this one to be the wall that it's on because all of these houses are like exactly the same. Well, no. I guess maybe the daytime or the nighttime was kind of tricking me on that because there's that blue one. Yeah, alright, so I was being tricked a little bit. Gotta be like an edge case here somewhere. Somewhere I can get in. There was one down there, but it spat me out even further away. I would highly recommend, if you haven't played Yume Nikki, to anybody in the audience who hasn't played Yume Nikki before, Dream Diary, it's very good. Oh, ooh. I don't think we've seen the garage door before, so that's helpful. Actually, no, sorry, just Yume Nikki. Just Yume Nikki, not Dream Diary. Because, here's the thing. You can absolutely play Dream Diary. It is a good reiteration of the game. Yume Nikki is like the original experience, however. It is a free game, still available to anybody who wants to play. I think it was an RPG Maker game. Someone made ages ago, like 2006 or something, I think is when the original Yume Nikki came out. Is there anywhere to go in this space? Perhaps. A flashlight would be really cool right about now. I hear the beeping. It's this way. That's the entrance, though. That's where we came in. Okay, let's go deep. Let's go all the way back here. I believe you've mentioned that before, Clock Tower. Because it does intrigue me, and I would be interested. Just a matter of when is always my big issue. But it does sound really cool. I don't hear the beeping. Yeah, it's just gonna spit me out somewhere where I don't need to be. Come on. It's gonna spit me out far away. There's gotta be something. There's gotta be some sort of a passageway that I'm missing that I don't see. Oh, man. Is this backwards? That's backwards. Okay. Just go straight forward. Nope, there's a wall there. Damn it. Please? Fuck, man. Why? Okay, well, we're gonna take another ad break. I'll see you in a few. Make good choices. And I guess we're just gonna keep wandering the back rooms here until we can find our way out. I feel like we're almost there. We gotta be like really close at this point. We're gonna go for another 40 minutes or so, 35, 40 minutes. And then we're gonna take a nice long break, and then we're gonna get into Dark Souls. So we got more of this. We got more of Dreamcore, and then we'll take a break, and we'll do some Dark Souls. But yeah, let's go get up and stretch, and I will see you all soon. Okay.
displacement, velocity, and acceleration are all vectors. In equations, vectors are written in boldface. Ordinary quantities such as time and mass are scalars. In equations, scalars are written in italics. The magnitude of a vector is also a scalar, the same letter, but in italics.
Well, I'm glad we all just learned a little bit about vectors. Hi, everybody. Welcome back. Okay, so we are lost in Eternal Suburbia. We are in just like the worst version of Suburbia, in my opinion. And we got kicked out of the back rooms here once again, trying to find our way to the elevator. I thought we were being clever. I thought I had it. I wasn't. Oh, did I get turned around already? Oh my god. Oh my god. Just keep running then. Just keep running in a direction I can't see. There we go. Queenie! Hello, friend. Okay, so we are listening for the beeping of an elevator.
Hello.
Hello. Am I not? What? What? I thought I was on the exterior side. This is still the same game that had the pools, yes. Okay, so it is in there. Alright, back in. It's in there somewhere. This is my purgatory. Supposedly, it's dead ahead of us. That way. Do you hear it? I don't know if the game's loud enough. This is new, which is good. Oh, oh, it's right here. Oh my god. Ah. Oh my god, we found it. We found it, y'all. We found it. Oh, praise be the elevator that is. Whew. Alright. Okay. Honest opinion? A little more watered down. Eternal Suburbia was not as good as Pools was. I liked Pools a lot. Eternal Suburbia was just, it felt a little milquetoast. Presuming that this is actually the end of it, because it could just give us more. Well, guest house. So there's something. Welcome to the guest house, your home away from home. Did this one? Do I dare? Oh, this is nice. Got an ottoman. We have some air intake for the AC system. Nice plush carpet for my feetsies, which are very tired from doing a lot of walking today. Oh, hey, you know what? There's the rest of the couch. I don't know how the ottoman got away from it, but there we go. If what painting is public domain? Is there a painting on the wall that I missed? Hello? Ah, yes, the window to the other hallway. Painting of the dog looking at darkness? I must have missed it. What? Or is this something that isn't in... Oh, it's not in the game. Okay, okay, gotcha. Every room has an entrance and an exit. Every time you go in and exit, you go in. Every time you go up the stairs, you go back down again. Doot 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 doot. Okay, I think that's... We went that way. Maybe? I don't know. What even is up down anymore? Let's go down. This is kind of nice. I don't like... Our house has fluorescent lighting. Or at least this house. The guest house. Fluorescent lighting sucks. But it's very spacious. Very plush. Not super duper loud. Definitely a bit of a head spin trying to figure out where we're even going, but not bad. Alright, we can go this way and gaze out at the neighbors on the street. Okay, yep. No exit. Boy, don't I know it. Boy, howdy, aren't I familiar with that concept. Twitchy, I didn't know that fluorescent lighting was a generational thing. I'm pretty sure most places still use... Oh, well, not most, but a lot of places still use fluorescent lights. Especially like warehouse situations, you know? Oh, this room is so bright. Unnecessarily bright, tiny closet room. I'm aware. I'm very aware. Oh, here's this cool thing. I think I've talked about it before. But, a bit of an IRL lore dive, if you will. From 2019 to 2023, I was actually living in an RV. It was a nice RV, too. It was a nice big Class A, shaped like a bus. This was a time where stable internet was not great. But, it had fluorescent lights in it, and it sucked. So I ended up replacing all those fluorescent lights with LED tubes, which were so much nicer. Just infinitely nicer. But yeah. I got the RV because I was tired of being an EMT. And I wanted to actually go, like, explore the country. Go see cool things, do cool shit, you know? Actually, like, travel across the nation if I could. So I got in 2019. And nice. And prepared to travel. Did a few small trips initially. And I was still working a day job at the time, but I was wrapping it up. I was getting ready to be done with it and move on. So that was all kind of prepped in order. And then 2020 happens. And we all remember what happened in 2020, I bet. Everything shut down, including national parks. Including, like, resorts. Everything. Everything was just done, gone. I had nowhere to put my damn bus. Is this the entrance? To put my RV, you know? Okay, that was the primary entrance. Okay. I do kind of want to explore the rest of the street a little bit, but there's also this room here. Anyways, yeah. So I ended up just like pulling the trigger and moving to a more final place in 2020. But still had to live out of the RV for like another 3-ish years after that. That was fine. It was nice. I liked it. Is a good unit. I took good care of it. Oh! That's not comfy. Oh my god. Why the zoom? Okay, that's better. Good lord. Oh, I don't like the slantiness. Oh, I don't like that at all. But, yeah. So that's why, like, up until probably... Like, I started streaming regularly in 2020 because you know what happened. We all knew. We were all there. Probably. Hopefully. Hopefully you're still with us. But yeah. So I started streaming in 2020 and didn't really have the most stable internet throughout significant swaths of it. Did the best I could with what I had. And in 2023 I actually got a more stable pad and was able to truly dedicate to this a lot better. So that's when stream quality went up significantly. And I actually started like doing more in-depth games rather than games that I would play and then something would go wrong and I wouldn't be able to stream it, so just whatever. Yeah. Yeah, you're way too young to be here on the internet. But man, it was a time. I don't know where my objective is. I don't know where my exit is. We're just kind of exploring everything right now. Mm-hmm. A banister. Oh, look at all those air intake vents. Oh my god. So that room is like a vacuum cleaner, apparently. Hang on, 1 second. Okay, it was just a lighting effect. I thought, like, dust fell from the ceiling or something for a second there. Wait, is this... That's where I came in, right? That's just the main entrance? Okay, so I didn't go this way. That's fine. Oh, alright, we'll do it. Oh, I thought it was like we were making progress, that we got somewhere, that we did something. It's just overworld music. Damn it. That's the one we entered, right? Hey. I mean, it is good music. It's like kind of a bit of a bossa nova vibe to it. No exit. All right. Little Grunge, hello. Oh, this is definitely new. That's good. We like new. Oh, shoot. Did that catch? I'm so sorry. I thought I'd muted. Hey? Just kind of going through any door I see now. Oh! Okay. This is a place. Choices were made with these wall designs. And flooring. I'm almost offended by this place's existence. Gross. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking of, Anchors. It's just like... Okay, well, where's the toilet at? Gotta be around here somewhere. Oh. Random change of wall. Slam into it. Alright. Still amazed that we actually managed to find the back rooms of the back rooms that one time. And we just openly fell into the void and ceased to exist. Crazy, right? Crazy times. Oh, if we find the chicken room, Gustavo, if we find the chicken room, we're going to talk about the chicken room. We're going to have a conversation about that damn chicken room, okay? We can't not talk about the chicken room. West, east, north, south. Presumably. At least by the compass we can follow using that. We're here now. Why not? Okay, well, we're back here again. Pillars. I don't make the rules, Gustavo. We just do... Oh, okay, this is worse. This is significantly worse. The carpet's nice. I don't mind the carpet, but the walls, come on. Absolutely tacky. Spending this entire time trying to listen for a beep or some indication of an exit. Anything would be good. Interesting. It's wet carpet, just... Mm-hmm. And the road sounds like wood. Alright, we're just gonna walk normal. We're not gonna sprint. And I'm just gonna kinda listen. For everything. It's difficult to know where we've been and where we haven't been. So yeah, I think because pools felt more enclosed and it was less repetitive, shockingly. Pools was definitely a lot better than this one. I don't hate this one. It's definitely the most backroomsy feeling experience so far. The hell's going on with this space? Oh, okay. I wonder if we can find out. Nope, it's just a box. Just a mysterious box. Nope, nothing there. Denied. But maybe, man, game punishes you for using maze theory, which is fine. That's actually pretty cool that they have that kind of strategy into it. Oh, okay, this is definitely new. Wow. Oh. I hear it. Okay. Hell yeah. But will there be more? I think also a big part of it was pools had a lot of like whimsy to it, you know? Like, there's a lot of inspiration from like 80s and 90s resorts and whatnot. Like, just pools in general have like a very cool like concept aesthetic to them. Suburbia is oppressive in ways that it's not really easy to describe. So it definitely lacks the whimsy of the pools one. Excuse me. I do definitely like the Truman Show vibe of being like stuck in a pod area, and like if these areas were populated and hundreds of people in them, all trying to like live their life or whatever, that would be just conceptually very interesting. But it's not that. It is not built that way. It is built to be very much so traditional backrooms feeling. Have I ever heard of birds? It's a new concept to me, honestly. We've had this discussion a few times in this channel. I've had to teach chat what a bird is and isn't several times. Yeah, there wasn't really any monsters in either of these maps. It felt like there could have been something more spicy in the Suburbia one too. But Fren in the pools one was great. That was excellently executed every step of the way. Loved the build up with that one. That was so good. Oh, dope. Yeah, looks like it. Alright, so here's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna take a break. It's gonna be about a half-hour long break. Gonna chill, stretch, you know, get myself back on track, and we got about 4 more hours. And we're gonna be playing some Dark Souls. So I hope you'll join me for that. But in the meantime, yeah, we're gonna wrap up the credits here. And then I'm going to take a break, and you should take a break, and I will see you all very soon. Okay, yeah, it is in fact Unreal Engine. Heck yeah. But yeah, Dark Soul. We're going to find the Dark Soul. And we're going to combine it with the One Piece, and we're going to see what happens. Cool. Well done. You know, I don't want to be too critical because this is very well done. Just the map is a little bit arduous, that's all. Yeah.